book of Genesis, much like most of the Bible, is really a story of problems and promises. We have problems, our Creator has promises. And we've seen in the first two chapters over the last couple weeks that everything was perfect, right? God is perfect, and so all that He made was perfect. But when we get into chapter 3 this coming Sunday, we see the problems enter the story. And of course, that is the problem of our sin. And so we'll see that on Sunday morning as we dive into chapter 3 and we talk about the genesis of brokenness, the brokenness that comes as a result of the sin of humanity. It started with Adam and Eve and it continues throughout human history with all of us. So we're going to talk on Sunday, and I'm going to really challenge you to understand the brokenness of sin, but then to receive the promises of the Savior. Because of course, even in Genesis 3, even back when sin entered the picture, there was that promise of the Messiah, that promise of that brokenness being fixed by the only one who could fix it, the only one who is sinless. And so we're going to talk about a few realities of sin, but then also the good news for sinners, because we all face the realities as sinners, but there's good news for all who turn to the Savior. So we'll talk about that on Sunday morning. I want to challenge you to read Genesis 3 before we gather together. It's a well-known story, a well-known part of the Bible, but it's always good to go over this again, to think through it and to challenge one another to think, what does this still mean for us today? So let's gather on Sunday morning for family groups at 9:30. Before that, of course, we do have our prayer gathering at 9 o'clock. I want to invite you to join us for the time of prayer for the first 15 minutes at 9 o'clock, family groups at 9:30, and then our worship gathering at 10:40. It's Mother's Day, of course, and so we want to have that time to be grateful for the first mother of humanity with Eve, and then how does that point forward to what came after that? And there's brokenness that even affects that in our world today that makes it difficult. A celebratory day for a lot of people this coming Sunday, but then also a difficult day for a lot of people, and that all points back to Genesis 3. So looking forward to gathering with you Sunday morning. Spread the word. Let's get together for fellowship and worship. Looking forward to seeing you then.